important to make those people connections, right?
Mm-hmm.
To make those connections with people, because what's important to the next person, you got to be there for them, and you're in that position. So, like you said, don't be playing around in people's hair. You don't know how important it is for that person to get their locks. And, you know, and which then also goes to, but then I put a responsibility on the client that has received locks. And the responsibility is stop listening to everybody.
Yep.
Stop listening to everybody. Everybody's going to have a theory. Everybody is going to have, this is what you need to do with your hair. This is what I did with my hair. But what worked for that person may not work for you.
Yeah, like
right?
I struggle with not sleeping with something on my head. That has been a struggle for me. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know. I need something on my head. So I tried it without something on my head. I don't like it. So I got something on my head. And if it just makes me feel whole. And then I monitor, right? Because I'm like, all right, is this... And my hair does better with something on my head. So that's what works for me, right? So you have to be able to have... Only you know your hair. Like, I know my hair. Like, and I'm like, eventually I'm going to start getting linen and probably... I'm like, I just don't like my hair. I feel like almost I'm going to rip something out of my head.
Yeah.
It feels too loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
And so I need it to feel contained or whatever. So going into month 2, I'm like, okay, I don't like sleeping with nothing on my
But
head.
it also, the satin bonnet is what does it.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying? Get you a scarf.
And I got a cotton little, what is it called? It's like a turban almost, but it's all cotton. And I just put it in there. I just need it to be compressed. Like, I don't like it loosely. And it does good. And it makes my locks shake back quicker in the morning.
Yeah, it does.
Because, like, it doesn't get that... Because in the back, it gets like this hunched up look when I sleep freely. And I don't like that. And it takes me a long time to let it settle. But when I sleep with a little turban on, it falls just fine. And I'm like, okay, this works for me. You know, so it is an adjustment. But this was my first time traveling, right, with my...
Yes. How do you feel like you did?
The biggest freedom for me is to not be a product junkie. A product junkie. Like all the stuff I would have to travel with when I was natural. I had 2 things. My little mousse and my little mist spray.
Yes.
And it was a godsend. I was like, and bobby pins. That's it.
And bobby pins.
That's it. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I ain't got no curlers. I ain't got none of that. Like, I ain't got all this mousse and grease and da-da-da-da. I said, so that was cool.
Yes.
To be able to do my hair in 5 seconds. It's the least part of my getting ready now.
Yeah.
So that was freedom to just be able to travel with minimal products. I think that's my greatest joy, is not having to put so much stuff into my hair.
That part.
And to finally be able to like leave it alone.
That part. And can you tell the people the story when you came into the little mini shop over here and you wanted to buy all the products?
Yes.
And I said, what?
You were like, you don't need that. I'm like, I've never heard a person that can sell you something and tell you don't need it. Sold for life. You moved to California, we all moved to California. God damn it, what? I couldn't believe it. And I told this to Tisha, I was like, oh my God, she's so ethical. I love her. She never once tried to upsell me or give me no extra stuff. And she would have had me, because I already trust I'm already gone.
Yeah.
She could just took me off on the deep end. And that for me is priceless.
Yes.
Because it's like, even though you could have, you didn't.
Yeah.
And that is priceless, because people shady. And so when you find somebody that's sunny, it's like, nah, that's it right there. That's it. I was like, well, I don't need this. She's like, nope, you don't need that. I have never in my life, people will make you need it. Yeah, this could be, have you using 15 things. And I just respected you so much for that. And I was like, oh my God, I love that. I couldn't believe it.
Yes, I will tell you no. What you need
like,
it
you
for?
don't need all that. I'm like, I don't
this is
know.
not what you need. You're like, and what's this? And it does this, but you don't need it.
I was like, yeah.
Move around. And because at the end of the day, it's still about having healthy locks, right? And so The reason why I tell people no a lot of times is because you do have people that are product junkies. And sometimes you can put too much product in your locks. We still want them flowing. We still want them live and vibracious. That they'll end up, because they have it, they have access to it, they'll overuse it. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. And so, but I always tell, I'm not a dictator, but I will say yay or nay. Mm-hmm. And now at that point, I've had people that said, well, I'm still going to buy it. Okay, you can still buy it, but you cannot say that you didn't need it right now. At least you have it in your arsenal, right? And that's okay. But at the same token, it's all about integrity too. So less is more as it pertains to your locks. Absolutely. Less is more. And you can still have, and the key takeaway when I say less is more is that it's about having the right products. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oftentimes we don't have the right products. So we don't have the right products that is going to give us moisture in our hair. It might make us really oily, but it hasn't penetrated whatsoever. You know? And that in itself can cause buildup.
Yeah, see, I don't use nothing.
Slippage.
I love it. I don't use nothing.
Yeah.